I don't have a sword. I don't need a sword, because I am the Doctor. And this is my spoon. There. Hey guys, I'm Time Lord Fishwick here, and I have just finished watching Sherwood. Now, I actually liked it a bit more than I thought I was, because for years I wasn't a big fan of it, but now that I've watched it, because it's been a while since I've seen it, I actually enjoyed it. It's written by Mark Gatiss, and I think it's just such a relaxed episode, like The Lodger and that. And yeah, there's still a few problems I have with it, but I think what really makes it for me is just the Doctor and Robin Hood's chemistry together. I just think they're absolutely brilliant together. Now, I know Doctor Who can do anything when it comes to historical figures. Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, Robin Hood, you know, he's not really been proven to be a fictional historical figure, but I've done a bit of research and he is actually based on a real person. He's called Roger Godberg, if I said that right. I could be completely wrong though, but, you know, so it starts off with the Doctor and Clara in the TARDIS, and Clara's just he's like, oh, I want to meet Robin Hood, but he'll probably laugh because he say that he doesn't exist. And I liked the whole, you know, the Doctor trying to prove that Robin Hood's not a real person. And I absolutely love as I said before, the chemistry and the banter they have together. When they did the fight and the sword fight, and he just comes out with a spoon, and I think, yeah, it's funny, but I think it's a little bit over the top, sort of something that the 11th Doctor would do. Can't really see the 12th Doctor doing that. That's the thing with Mark Gatiss. I'm not 100% sure if he can actually write the 12th Doctor spot on, but, you know, it's his third episode in the series, so, you know, at that time they probably weren't really sure how to, you know, they probably still need to have a bit more of an idea on how the 12th Doctor works, but I think Stephen Moffat can, you know, when he can write good episodes and when he can write the Doctor well, he knows how his Doctor should be. And I liked the Merry Men, and I liked the bit when the Doctor's just like, hey, that was not even funny, that was bantering. And yeah, it's just one of those stories that I didn't really get a bit of it, if you know what I mean, but, you know, I did enjoy it, and I think the nitpicks I have with it is just the robots. I think they were good, but I think they were a little bit wasted, I think, and I understand, you know, the Doctor was thinking that Robin Hood is a robot because, you know, he's still trying to think that Robin Hood doesn't exist. But, you know, the Doctor, you know, he can do all these marvellous things. So, you know, but, you know, that's Doctor Who for you, because Doctor Who can do anything, as I said before. And I loved the scene when the Doctor and Robin Hood are just in, and Clara were in the cell, and I just love the banter that they both had. Yeah, and I also like the bit when whenever Robin Hood laughs, the Doctor's just like, "Oh, for God's sake, I can do people have a punch in the face whenever you do that." I just think they had such great chemistry together. I think like it's something that, you know, maybe fans would like, a crossover between the Doctor and Sherlock. You know, I think this is the closest thing we've got from it. And as I said, I've not really read up much about Robin Hood. Well, no, I tell a lie. Actually, I actually did about Robin Hood back when I was in school in English. But it was over a few years ago now. I can't remember half of the stuff I did there now. And I really liked the ending when when Robin's still trying to look for his the girl he loves. I can't remember her name now. And I thought the Sheriff of Nottingham, I thought he was a good villain. When he was trying to interrogate Clara, and I felt Clara was a little bit cocky in this episode, but I gotta say, she looked it. I don't think there's really much I can say about this episode. Well, apart from this, I liked it, you know, when it was showing, like, you know, when the Doctor was going through, like, the data banks of Robin Hood, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Patrick Troughton was Robin Hood back then. I can't remember if he was the first actor who played Robin Hood, but I'd say, but, you know, it's kind of, like, pretty cool that, you know, that they put Patrick Troughton's Robin Hood in that episode. And I liked the sort of reference to the Promised Land. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't think there's, because I thought this episode was just like a light-hearted story. Like, there wasn't really much that you can say about it. It was just such a, you know, nice, fun, relaxed episode that you can just enjoy too. But I don't think there's much I can say about this episode. But I think what really gets it for me is what makes it so great is just the Doctor and Robin Hood's banter together they have, and I liked, you know, in the end where when the Doctor and finally accepts who Robin Hood is, and I liked it when Robin Hood saved Clara, and then she wakes up and she's like, and Robin Hood's just like, okay, no more games, you know, tell me what's really going on. And then at the end, you know, when Robin's just talking to the Doctor and he's saying like, I'm glad that that you're Clara's hero, and the Doctor's just, you know, saying I'm not a hero. And then then Robin's just like, he just seems to know everything about the Doctor, and then because of Clara told me, and then the Doctor is a little bit furious. It's like, she shouldn't have been telling you any of that. I actually thought like the Doctor was gonna go in the TARDIS and have a little bit of a go at Clara, but it didn't really happen. But But yeah, I just don't think there was much of a story to it, to be honest. But I just think it was just a nice, relaxed episode. Better than how I thought it would be. And I thought the bit when they were when they had the arrow thing, when all three of them were like getting the arrow and trying to blow up the ship, I thought that was a little bit too easy. Oh, and I have to make a good point here, actually. So, you know that bit where that bit where they're doing the arrow competition with the Doctor and Robin Hood, and then like it's like, oh, Robin's like got like you know, he's got one in the thing. And then the Doctor comes in with his arrow. And I liked it, I thought that was funny until when the Doctor just said, oh, it was just a homing device that, it's like I cheated. And, you know, when he just gets the Sonic out, it's like, this is getting silly. And he just blows up that target thing. That was it, the target thing. And I've got to make a point, right? Back in Doomsday, the 10th Doctor said, like, oh, you know, the Sonic doesn't kill, it doesn't ruin, or anything like that, or doesn't blow up things, you know, it's very good at opening doors. Now, the Doctor just blew up the target thing, and the 10th Doctor just said, oh, it doesn't do any of that, and the 12th Doctor's just like, he just blew that up, so, oh no, the Sonic, it's a confusing device. Like, the Doctor just seems to like put it on some sort of setting mode, you know, like he can do whatever he/she wants with it. So yeah, Sonic's a little bit over the little bit over the top. Yeah. Well, yeah, all in all, what I can say about that episode, it was a good relaxed episode. There wasn't really much to it from what I saw of that episode. Yeah, I'll say, you know, if you asked me this, if I watched this episode like before, I probably would have given it a bit of a low rating, but since I rewatched it, I'll give it a 7, because I loved the Doctor and Robin and Clara in it. Yeah, that's all I can say about that episode. And now I will be on Listen next. I will be on Listen, so tune in for that. That might be up maybe later on this evening. I'm not sure. Probably. Maybe either that or it'll probably be on tomorrow, but I'm going to watch Listen now, and then I will be back with that. Now this will be an interesting one, because I remember this one being a bit weird. But anyway, you'll know my opinion afterwards. So again, till next time, guys, see you, and also put in the comments what you think of this episode. Alright, bye for now.